Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It is Juventus up against Benfica.
Well, Derek, Juventus did OK in their opening game. At least they got a draw, but they'll need a bit more quality today if they're to get all 3 points.
This is how Juventus will line up. Wojciech Szczęsny is the goalkeeper. Adrien Rabiot starts alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica. João Mario starts with David Neres out wide, and it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Paul Pogba. Vlahovic. Now with Danilo. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. I must say, this looks promising. Gonzalo Guedes. And not cleared away properly. Well, they can bring it out now. Di Maria. And intercepted it. And that's very good ref. Can they convert? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, Gonzalo Guedes, undoubtedly the sort of player who can get fans off their seats. What do you think we should look forward to seeing from him today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we know his movement is very clever, but it's the speed of that movement that causes defenders so many problems. He's got great pace, he gets 1v1 against the goalkeepers, and nobody can recover.
Florentino. Alexander Ba. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Danilo. Pogba has it. Di Maria. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Alexander Ba. Rafa here. Fredrik Aursnes. Well read to put an end to that attack. Pogba. Danilo. Played into the box. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. This might be ideal for the counter. And giving the ball away. Terrific save. A Juve free kick here. Cuadrado. Pogba. A real opening now. Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
Danilo. Bremer. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Now, will they do it from here? Still a chance. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Cuadrado. Pogba has it. Di Maria. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. He's in behind. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. Di Maria. And teammates around him. Cuadrado. Vlahovic could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Cuadrado. Danilo. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, still an issue here. And I think the threat has been averted. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. It's a good-looking ball in behind, and the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Who can he pick out? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Superb block. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? And there's the delivery. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. David Neves. And it's still on for him. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. And now the delivery. It hasn't come to very much. And there goes the half-time whistle. That will do it for the first half here in Turin. Well, Gonzalo Guedes was able to stamp his authority on the first half proceedings. What did you make of his performance?
Well, Derek, he's been a constant threat. He's shown lots of energy, great skill at times, a good understanding of how to find space, and he scored a well-taken goal. He just needs to be more clinical in the second half.
Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And an astute piece of defending. David Neres. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A Juve free kick here. Well, they'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly.
Well, the stats don't lie. Juventus haven't created enough going forward. They've looked toothless at times. They need a big improvement here.
Kostic. Di Maria. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Might be onto something with that ball. Gonzalo Guedes. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Effective challenge. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? And offside, well, close one. And they're making a change.
Con il numero 61, Florentino Luis. Entra con il numero 22, Chiquinho.
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Terrific block. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, it has come to nothing. Can he put them in front? Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? And saved by the keeper. David Neres. Oh, big opportunity. Wonderful block. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Rabiot. Vlahovic. An unforced error, you've got to say. Alexander Ba. David Neres. Beautifully disguised ball. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
So a personnel change then. So the corner played into the box. Well, clattered away. David Neres. Big chance. Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
And over comes the corner. And you need your defender to take charge. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And into an attacking position, it's not too late for them. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
So back underway and level pegging at 3-3. Gonzalo Guedes on the attack as there to be late excitement. Exquisite pass from Di Maria. Danilo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Di Maria. Well, they might be onto something. And calling upon the goalkeeper to keep things even.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He might just have got his team a draw here.
Taking the corner, Di Maria. And a bit short with the clearance. Well, nothing comes of it. Di Maria. Vlahovic. And a very good challenge. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Now the task is to remain focused. So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest, but focusing on the hosts, what about their performance?
Yeah, another tough game, but at least they got a point. They now need to get a win in their next match, otherwise they're going to struggle to get out of this group.
I think it's accurate to say, Stuart, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he did everything right today, didn't he? He was outstanding in front of goal, but it still wasn't enough to get the victory. Some of their defending was really poor.